the madman! It's Elemental Druid! So I was looking through all the Spiteful Druid lists, and I was like, you know, every single one of these Spiteful Druid lists is running about 5 cards that it doesn't really want to run. They're like, yeah, do I really want to run this? So I decided to take out all those cards and put in elemental packages instead. Why not? You know, this deck is basically Zoo, except it has higher variance on whether or not it gets Summoner, no matter what version of Summoner you're running. If it draws a Summoner by 6, it's better than Zoo. If it doesn't draw the Summoner by 6, it's worse than Zoo. Pretty straightforward. And yet this deck is considered tier 1, whereas Zoo is not actually considered in a tier at the moment. This deck is amazing! I just need to actually draw a Spiteful Summoner by 6 for once. This will be good. Alright, well, is that instead of Mountain Giants? He doesn't have Mountain Giants in hand. That's good.
What mess have you summoned me to?
Its mind control attacks actually provide a lot of value, I think. I could play Blaze Color next turn if I played Glacial Shard right now. I guess so.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, that has weapon, can't attack. Very good. So here's a juncture. Blaze Color Face or Blaze Color Doomguard? I'm close, but it should still be Blaze Coloring the Doomguard.
Flames consume you.
Coin Ultimate Infestation. Not too shabby.
They'll serve me now.
Darkness rises.
I wonder if I kill the Void Lord, prevent the ooze from going on it. He's used 1 Dark Pact already. He would have to have exactly Cube and the 2nd Dark Pact.
Time goes short.
Your magic shall not save you.
I'm gonna push it.
What if...
Still haven't drawn a Spiteful Summoner when Ultimate Infestation is in my deck. Never lucky, etc. Hey, there we go.
Pinch of death cup, heel of shoe.
It's about time. It's better on turn 6, but I'll take it now too.
This'll be good.
Good demons are hard to find.
Oh. Come on, one more minion somehow. That never happens though.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Oh. So he's used his second Dark Pact, which means if he cubes this, it's slow. I believe that means
What if?
I don't have to kill this Doomguard?
Let's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The circle of life is over.
I don't see the freeze is that useful. I feel Defile coming up.
To my madness.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay, so all I need to do to win is steal a Voidwalker. It hit. Oh, wait a sec. I forgot. Never mind.
Engaging
Whatever, this will make him feel worse.
into dislocator.
Light and rot.
Who are you?
Alright, so tends to be an aggressive deck. Will Mind Control Tech be good enough? I'll keep. Conservative Calamos has been pretty bad in the deck. I might remove it. I just figured, like, with all this elemental synergy, it feels like a shame not to use the elemental synergy card, but
Truth is found in death.
This'll be good.
Halt! Who goes there?
well, in this game we'll actually see Servant of Calamus get some action. I'm kind of envisioning each time I play Fireplume Phoenix, what if this were Swift Messenger? And I'm like, Fireplume Phoenix is actually pretty good. But I suppose just because there are so many elementals in the deck doesn't mean I should just run. Oh, this is a Miracle Rogue. Or was I? I shouldn't run Servant of Calamus just because there are elementals in the deck. Guess the card simply isn't good enough still. What a shame. Like, this is way better tempo. Shouldn't I play this? But I could play this one. I have the health to spare. Barely. Arcane Tyrant, Stormwatcher, Ixlid, Fungal Lord. There's also the problem that you'll get Ixlid Fungal Lord all the time, as it's the only class elemental. Such garbage. That was a 2-4, right? So on turn 6 I could have played 2-4, 2-3, 2-3. Huh? Saparina. Alright, this time it's time for Serenite.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Oh, you look at that. Miracle Rogue is bullying me.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I haven't seen this in a while. Never Spiteful Summoner on 6. Although admittedly on this in this game if I had played Spiteful Summoner on 6 I would have died somehow. That's pretty sick. Oh, we don't have an answer to guys in action here. Feels terrible. And we'll have no answer to the gul'dan even next turn. Well, I guess I could...
The circle of life is over.
Okay, the Servant of Calamos's are bad, but maybe the Blaze Color is okay. But maybe the Blaze Colors aren't good enough either. And I could put in a tech card like Gluttonous Ooze instead of Nightmare Amalgam, improving the matchup against Q Block by quite a bit.
So many options.
The... can just put in the standard 5-drop also.
Who goes there? Light and rot.
Why play Druid as Spiteful Elemental out of all classes? Well, this little experiment is coming to a close. The Summoner decks end up having to run some weaker cards than is typical because it's the start of a new meta and not all the sets are out. But it turns out that the Elementals aren't good enough. I mean, that was my null hypothesis after all, but it's good to go out in the field and test it.
This guy's toast.
It's your duty as a scientist. To go where no man has gone before. Let's see, take a little bit less damage, I guess. Got that one, take out this one. I think this is the first Miracle Rogue I've run into though, so good stuff. I still don't think it's that good a deck. So, it turns out that Spiteful Elementals isn't that great just because Servant of Calamos and Blaze Color aren't that good. But what I've been interested in is trying out this Swift Messenger, which is a Witchwood card which I said like could see play in a few Spiteful decks, but hasn't really seen that much play. I looked at the stats though, and it's actually performing pretty well in these Spiteful Druid decks. I like it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. The Rexar deck can be expected to be extremely aggressive. I actually haven't done the math yet. Each turn this is in your hand, swap its attack and health. So 1, it's here, 2, it's the 6/2, 3, it's here, 4, it's the 6/2. I actually don't want the 6/2 against Hunter, so it's bad to keep this in my opening hand. If it were the 2/6 on turn 4, I would consider keeping. Hey, we got the Spiteful. Not sure if this is too slow though, against Hunter. Maybe. Ooh. If it's slower Hunter, and he didn't transform into Baku, so it's not super fast Hunter. Finally, we have a little bit of luck. Actually, a lot of luck. We got the Greedy Sprite into Summoner and a Summoner. Every single deck in the game, other than the fastest decks, will just lose to this. This right here is why this deck is good. I'm going to assume that that is Wandering Monster, so I want to attack with the third wall. I'm going to attack with the Greedy Sprite. And that'll ramp me into Spiteful Summoner turn early. Sure. Get in there, Swift Messenger.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor wind. Move! The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Oh, this is the deck at its best. Unless I draw the second Ultimate Infestation right now. Then that would suck. But what are the odds, right? Oh, I low rolled. Never lucky. Didn't matter in this case unless I got Tyrannus. Tyrannus would have been pretty sick then. Alright, easy. Ooh. There's not much point to hitting this because it seems like these two are gonna take out one of them, so I might as well hit face. Seems like the opponent is playing some sort of mid-range hunter. Never mind. Wow. Interesting. Didn't trade the 3 and the 1.
Revenge.
How much do I want to slog it out against him? I don't think they really have a board clear. This board control. I have enough for lethal next turn. Even if I don't have enough in lethal, like, how can you possibly deal with this board? Even got the UI to redraw. Pretty sweet. Second unleash the hands is my guess. Interesting. In which case he should have traded 3 of the doggos off. Mismessed. So just summon 5 doggos. Got me on the defensive.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator. This'll be good.
I'm just gonna play it safe. Got my UI. Still a good card. Bubbling.
Quickly. Well fought.
No, I can't cast my druid spell in time. Oh my god, it's a Garrosh.
The forest fights back.
What does Garrosh do? Ooh, we got the greedy sprite and the coin and the summoner, which lets me play Spiteful Summoner on turn 4 potentially.
None will survive.
Yeah, Control Warrior. Not the quest variant. Cool, cool.
This'll be good.
Out of my jungle.
I actually am a little bit unfamiliar with how this deck actually wins the game. Maybe it's just fatigue. Oh, you got me.
This'll be good.
Rush the enemy. Defend Gilneas.
Pinch of death. Heel of shoes.
So it looks like he's running a little bit of rush package in there. Or maybe he's only running Darius. One of the two. I have an 8-3 after he kills my Spiteful Summoner with that. That's pretty good. He'll be able to tank up. I'll basically be able to tank up once I get Malfurion. So the big question continues to be, how does that deck actually win the game?
Nice little raptors.
Mental dislocator.
Okay. That was a way to almost win the game. Wow, wait a second, that's even. Oh, interesting.
Clever.
Nice to meet you.
I think the way to look at the odd warrior deck, which doesn't have the quest, is it's just kind of an aggro crusher. But against other control decks, it falls a bit short. And then against decks that aren't just like really super aggro, it still seems pretty tough. Oh yeah, at least, there you go. That's the win card that I was trying to look at.
Pinch of death cup. Heel of shoe.
He has enough of a board that I'm okay with playing into Brawl, both of my 10 drops. Let's see, 13, 17, 20. It's actually a lot of damage. We can just exchange blows. Oh man. If he's hitting my face with that, then he's gonna try to win this Brawl. It's pretty risky. This game was really quite a brawl. Alright. Well done. Maybe he was really annoyed that he was 1 damage off lethal with Gorehowl also. I have to consider that angle. Another kind of big finisher card. Kind of. Mostly aimed against the paladins, I imagine. Do I want to take out that guy? Or do we just ignore it? Have him run into my scarabs? Yeah, we'll do that. Now, which path do I choose here? Attack or defense? I attack. I mean, on both of these I have a decision. 11 health. Yeah, let's get rid of his armor. Kind of a thing. And I want to get the buff. This is an interesting game. We've really gotten down and dirty. I'm gonna have to UI the Baron get in here. No, I can UI the... No, yeah, I have to UI Baron. Oh man, he's 1 damage off of dying. Alright, so the goal is to put pretty heavy pressure on him in the next couple turns. Which can be done even with my non-amazing cards. Because eventually he runs out. So you can only have the 3/3 rushy card with this draw now. Do I want to silence that hatchling? Is it really a big deal that he gets a 6/9 Direhorn shuffled in? We're not going for the fatigue game. We're going for the I'm gonna kill him with tempo, so probably doesn't not worth silencing. Throw in the Fungal Mancer, buff something to kill something. Wait, lethal? Did I miss lethal?
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
No, there's no lethal. It's close. There's 2 removals still. There's the Brawl and the Reckless Flurry. Oh, Whirlwind. Oh, King King Mosh. Yep. That's a thing. So I'm probably going to try to fireball King Mosh with the messenger. He's gonna run out of stuff soon enough.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I'm thinking about, like, do I die to King Mosh? If I don't, nah, it's fun.
I'm fast and furious!
3, 5, 8, 11. Great.
Your magic shall not save me.
Wait, did I? Yes. 3, 5, 8, 11. And he's 11. Perfect. All this attack has paid off. Oh, yeah, that was a very interesting brawl. Cool duck. Nyuk, 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 nyuk. Eat, eat.